All right. Good Sunday afternoon, Purple Hearts. I hope everyone is doing well on this Sunday. I am your host, Sexy Harlem 125, and we are here for the recap. Now, if you're new, the recap is when I come and answer the questions that I put up, which are the questions of the day for you all. It's not fair for me to put the questions up and don't come and answer with you all. So that's why I'm here today. I am here to answer the questions of the day that I put up last week with you all. So I usually start off with what I did week previous. So I really didn't do anything Monday through Wednesday. On Thursday, I went and got my Sapnello infusion for my lupus, and I've been in bed all the way until today. Today, I went out and I went to Five Below. And I also went to Home Goods because I needed some picture frames. So I wasn't out for very long. I was out for about 2 hours. Hey, Sonia J, how are you? I hope you're doing well on this Sunday. And I hope the previous week was great for you. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I was feeling up to it today. I really had to go out to acquire this certain thing. So I went and I got that certain thing and I brought my booty back in this house. It's nice outside though. It's not well right now it's like 80 degrees, but I left at around 11 o'clock and I just got back in here about an hour ago. Let's see. You're cleaning and fixing things around the house. All right now. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I did that. I did that last week because I knew I was going to have my infusion and I like to have everything in this house that I need because I know I'm going to be down for a couple of days. Yes, I am. I am. I'm doing quite well at this point. Um, I went out and I went to Five Below. You know, let me tell you something about Five Below. You go to Five Below in the hood and everything is misconstrued, everything is all over the place. The store looked like it's been hit by vandals and all kind of mess, right? So I decided to get on the bus and go downtown. So that's what I did. I got on the bus. I went, it wasn't too far away from my house. It was like, what, 25, about 25, 30 blocks away. But, you know, I took the bus. Yeah, Dollar Tree is the same way. And I know had I went to Dollar Tree on the east side in the hood, it would have been a mess. It would have been a mess. And I didn't want to take no shopping cart or anything like that because I knew exactly what I was going for. But of course, when you get to Five Below, you start seeing all this other stuff, right? So I picked up a couple of things, but I had to ask if they had picture frames and they didn't. But they said Home Goods is next door. They'll have picture frames. And of course, when I went, I was like, okay, ain't no 12 by 12s nowhere around here because That's what I need, a 12 by 12 picture frame. So I found a pack of three. I found a pack of 12 by 12 nice wooden picture frames. So the box that they came in was raggedy and oh child. I was like, oh, y'all really gonna sell me this like this and you not gonna give me a discount? I mean, come on. I'm willing to take it like this, but I mean, you could at least knock $5 off. So that's what they did. They knocked $5 off. Now the picture frames are in perfect condition. It was the outside of the box that was looking raggedy. And they only had one left. They didn't have no more. Only one left. So yeah, I got $5 off. That's a good thing, you know. So of course I did not feel like cooking. So I stopped at a Spanish restaurant and got myself some oxtails, rice, and some beans. So that's gonna be my dinner. I don't have to cook. Child, I decided to cook yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? So I got 3 smoke alarms in here. Do you know all 3 smoke alarms started going off? And I was like, okay, I know what to do. So I took all the alarms down and stuck them in different places so I didn't hear them. They kept going on. Girl, that noise was loud and piercing. Okay, so I tucked them in different places so that, you know, they would stop beeping. So when I got up this morning, there was no beeping. So I just went on ahead and put them back up in their prospective places, and that was it. Um, I made some ribs. I made some ribs. I made some field peas, and I made some white rice. Here we go with this noise now. I'm going to tell you, it was quiet up until this point. Okay, they're not making no more noise. It never fails. This never fails. This never fails. It's like they know I'm a mob and they just gonna make all the noise. Okay, they just gonna make all the noise. I'm like, oh my God. So yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes. So I made enough for the night. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I ate that and that was it. But I guess it was because the oven was on. I mean, I got ceiling fans. I had the AC on. I don't understand where all of this was coming from. But anyway, they're not beeping now, thank God. And I said, I don't want to go through that again. So I will not be cooking tonight. It was too much. It was just too much. I was like, oh my God, what are they doing? So that basically, you know, was it for the week. And then today, like I said, it's real nice outside. It's not really hot, not really that hot. Let me put it that way. But of course, I had on my hat and I had my umbrella. And when I think about it, I should have maybe taken my shopping cart because what I was carrying was kind of heavy, but you know, I digress. I made it back home and everything is good. I hope everyone had an amazing week and everyone is looking forward to the week that is coming. Child, summer for me is over. It's over and it's overrated right now. We are moving into pumpkin spice season. We just had a thunderstorm. So I pulled out a bag of stir fry. Okay. Oh, is that good? Wow. Oh, it was from Aldi. Yeah, I'm going to go to Aldi sometime this week coming. Yes, I am. I'm going to Aldi sometime this week coming. Yes, ma'am. So, and stir fry sounds real good. You know what I mean? I got a few things that I have to do this week coming up. I'm gonna have to do some burrow jumping from one burrow to the next, but I'll be okay with doing that. So we are here for the recap. And this is episode number 31. How about that? Episode 31. So, we are doing Monday 7/28/25, Wednesday 7/30/25, and Friday 8/1/25. That was just 2 days ago. Okay. So we're going to start with Monday, July 28th. And the thought for that day was a fool and his money are soon parted. A fool and his money are soon parted. That makes me think about a lot of things. You know how money changes people. Everyone says that money changes people. Oh yeah, I've heard it before too. My mother used to say it a lot. So they say money changes people. People get money and then they start looking at you like you retarded. You know what I'm saying? Or being rude to you and not realizing that money is going to run out sooner or later. And you're going to be right back to where you was. You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of tax time. That's what it reminds me of. People get their income tax. Well, not everyone. I'm not lumping everyone up into this. But some people get their income tax. They get let's take a little round number like $5,000. They get $5,000 and they're like, I'm rich, bitch. And they don't know how to act. So now they want to take this $5,000 and get all the stuff they ever wanted. I want a car. They go into the damn car lot and trying to Jew the man down, knowing in their heart of hearts that they cannot pay for this car. Okay? You get what is that called? When you have to pay for your car, insurance and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? When you have a car, and this is monthly, you have to pay that monthly. So now this is why we see cars with boots on them. What you say? Car be broke down in 3 months, or they can't pay the insurance. And then they get a boot on their car that, oh God. Hold on. Okay, they get a boot on their car and they can't even pay to have the boot taken off. So now the car is sitting there. This is what you do with your $5,000? I mean, maybe we should make it a more rounded number. Let's say 10,000. You know what I'm saying? So now you trying to get all the things that you ever wanted with this money instead of reinvesting or investing so that the money can keep rolling. You know what I mean? But they don't think about that. All they think about is, you know, all they think about is I got a car, be driving in the hood, beep, beep, yo, yo, look at my car. And then the next thing you know, just what you said, car be sitting on the side of the road. Exactly. So now you just wasted that money instead of investing. So a fool and their money are soon parted. Oh my God. Yes. You see them walking or getting on the bus or going to the train station. You know what I mean? When they could have just avoided that altogether. So now, the question for that day was, what is your favorite party game? What is your favorite party game? Now, I've been to parties where we've done the Soul Train line, and we talking adults. We're not talking kids, but um, me having grands. I played pin the tail on a donkey with them at parties, musical chairs. Now that's a good adult game, musical chairs, but I haven't played in years, child. So now here they come again. Let's see. Are they coming this way or no? Hold on, please. Pinatas are fun. You said you like getting pinatas, huh? Work that aggression out. Just make sure you don't hit nobody else while you blindfolded. Yeah, the Soul Train line. Yes, ma'am. That's what we did as, at adult parties. You know what I mean? But I I'm gonna order this game online because my friend is gonna have something. She's gonna have an all girls thing at her house in the coming months. So I'm gonna order this game from Amazon. And I think we'll have a good time with it. From the reviews I read, it's fun, and it's not like the that game Truth Dare Consequences Promise or Repeat. Don't play that game. I'm telling you now, if someone says, oh, let's play Truth Dare Consequences Promise or Repeat, don't do it. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a fight at the end of the night. Don't do it. What you say, dominoes, but I don't know how to play. Oh, that's easy. That's easy. I love dominoes. But I'm going to have to retract what I said because I play spades. I love sitting down at the table and playing spades, but you can't play spades with everybody. You can't do it because people will be mad. The last time I sat down and played some spades, I almost lost a friend. You hear me? I almost lost a friend because we were on opposite teams. And I'm going to tell you, we whooped their ass. We left them in the negative. They were so mad. And I was like, girl, don't be mad. It's only a game. She want to hear that shit. She did not want to hear it. I think it took her a couple of days. It took her a couple of days to talk to me after that. But I can't help it. That's the way the cards fell. You know what I'm saying? So it was so funny. I laughed my ass off all night long. Oh, I was laughing. And the more I laughed, the madder she got. I said, Lord have mercy. And you know, when you playing spades and it's a house full of people and they see a spades game going on, they gonna stand by and they gonna watch. Everybody's like, damn, they whooped y'all ass. I laughed my ass off. We still friends now, though. Okay. Now we're going to move on to Wednesday, July 30th, 2025. The thought for that day was show respect to all people, but bow down to none. Show respect to all people, but bow down to none. I respect you as long as you respect me, but I'm not bowing down to you. I bow down to no one, okay? No one, not one single solitary person on this earth that walks upright, okay, and bleeds like I do, shall not be praised before Jesus. You hear what I say? I'm not bowing down to no human being. I don't care who it is. That goes for everybody, okay? Everybody. I'm talking about preachers and anybody that you would put in a high standard like that. No, you walk upright just like I do. And you're on this earth with me. And you're walking around just like me. No, I'm not fitting to praise you for what? I'm not fitting to praise you, and I'm not fitting to bow down to you either. Okay? I had that respect for my parents because they gave me life. I would never disrespect them. You know, you think your parents is just going to always be there, but they leave. They say everybody got to walk that road. Everybody's going to die. Not me. I'm going to live forever. And a lot of people say, well, damn, I wouldn't want to live forever. Mm-mm. I don't want to live forever either. I just want to live a very long time and have a very amazing life. It's been a ride so far. It has been a ride that a lot of people would have gave up on. Ooh, child. But I'm not bowing down to nobody. That includes doctors. That includes nurses. I'm not bowing down to nobody. You're a human being just like I am. Okay, moving on to the question for that day. What is your idea of relaxation? What is your idea of relaxation? My idea of relaxation, I do a lot of things to relax. Okay. I make cards to relax. There are some days when I just don't get out of the bed on purpose. Now, I'll get out to take a shower, lotion up, put my jammies on, and I'll hop right back in the bed with the remote. Okay? That's my idea of another thing I do to relax. I'm going to watch TV all day long. Okay? Sometimes you just need that time. You need that time to wind down from the previous week. So if you choose not to do anything, I mean, what's the harm? Your house is clean, your dinner is made. If you just feel like not doing anything or not um being around anyone, then that's your choice. Let's see. Peace and quiet, listen to music, a long drive or walk. Yeah. Peace and quiet. I like those two. They go together like peanut butter and jelly. And I was listening to music before I came on here. The music is still going. I just have it muted because I don't want YouTube to strike my channel. Um, I don't know how to drive, but I'll take a walk around the block because my doctor wants me to walk more. So I'll take a walk around the block in the daytime, not at night. I ain't fooling around at night now. No, I ain't doing that one. But those are the things I like to do to relax. I also do fill-in puzzles. I just ordered another book from Amazon. I can sit and do that and listen to music. Read a book. Yep. Trip to the beach or the casino. Now, see, the casino, they want money in there. I mean, you could go in and walk around and not play nothing. You know what I mean? But a trip to the beach is out for me. But those are the things I like to do. I mean, I'll text on the phone or I'll call a friend and we'll talk for hours. I only have one friend. Hold on, please. I don't know what's going on. It seems like everybody needs an ambulance at 4 o'clock. Or 4:15 or 4:30. I'm like, what is going on? Every Sunday, it never fails. I have to be like, hold on. Oh, God. But I digress. I have one friend, and we can stay on the phone for hours. I'm talking 5 hours, 7 hours, all day and all night long. Just talking. So those are my ideas, and you just gave a few of what you like to do for relaxation. It's great. It's great to be able to relax and relax your mind and relax your body and just not think about the outside world for however long you want to, you know. So, moving on to Friday, August the 1st, this thought right here, I was like, oh my God, I gotta put this one in here. It says, never interrupt your enemy when they are making a mistake. Never interrupt your enemy when they are making a mistake. I tried that one time. I tried it, and my enemy cursed me out. I don't know why you telling me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mind your business. I ain't talking to you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. I went on about my business. Whatever it was they were running into that I tried to warn them about happened 2 times over. And they never came back and said, well, you tried to warn me. They didn't do that. So this thought right here, yeah, wow. You would think that they would say, well, you tried to warn me. That was a hard lesson I had to learn. You get many lessons in life, but that lesson right there taught me not to say a fuck ass thing. Okay. I would only if it was life and death. Well, girl, this one was life and death, and they still cursed me out. Okay. It was life and death. Life or death, I should say. Yeah, well, sometimes when it's your enemy, they don't want to hear it. You know, they think you're telling them something just to keep you away from it so you can hop in front of them and get it. And that wasn't the case at all. I'm trying to save your little funky life, and here you go cursing me out. Yes, I did. I most certainly did, but it didn't help because, there's karma. And you never step in the way when their karma is coming. I just felt like I needed to say something. They cursed me out, and I said, okay, and stepped right out of the way and let karma go right around me. And karma rolled her eyes at me too. I could have sworn I heard her call me a bitch under her breath. Okay? For real, you never exactly. That's what I said. That's what I said. More power to them, honey child. I said, you ain't got to worry about me saying a fuck ass thing no more. If 20,000 bricks is getting ready to fall on your head and I'm across the street and I'm watching it, I'm not saying anything. As a matter of fact, I'm going to turn around and go in the other direction. Okay. So Never interrupt your enemy when they are making a mistake. The question for that day was, which is August the 1st, was, what can people count on you for? What can people count on you for? You can count on me to be a listening ear. If you need me to listen to you, if you need to talk, then I'll listen. Now, there's two parts to that. If you ask me what I think, be prepared, because I'm not sugarcoating nothing. I'm not. I wouldn't be able to call myself a real friend if I just lied to you. No. If you wrong, I'm going to say, girl, now, you know you wrong, right? If you're a friend, you might get mad, you know. How can you say that? Well, I'm going to tell you how. And I'll tell them how. And, you know, the friends that I have, they go, you know, you're right. I expect people that I call friend to tell me when I'm wrong too. Now, girl, you know you was wrong. And I'm the type that'll be like, yeah, I know I was wrong, but fuck that. You know, that's just me. And I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying? So they can count on me for a listening ear. Don't count on me in the category of borrowing money, because that's gone. That's out the window now. I mean, there's one person that I know that can come to me and say, I need $200, and I give it to him without question, because I know I'm going to get it back. You understand? One person. I didn't say two. I didn't say three. I said one person. So anyone that feels comfortable enough to talk to me, they have to know I'm going to listen. But if you ask me a question, I'm going to answer it honestly, and you might not like the answer, because I'm going to be honest. If you're wrong, you're wrong. If you're right, you're right. If I feel like there's a way you might, air quotes, be able to fix it, and if you ask me, how can I fix this, then I'll give you my opinion. But people can count on me to be a listening ear. That's what you can count on me for. And there it is. That was quick. There is the recap, episode 31 for 7/28/25, which was Monday, 7/30/25, which was Wednesday, and 8/1, which was Friday. Let's see. My friend married someone who wasn't good for her. I asked her, is this what you want to do? You know how he is. She married him anyways. They weren't married but 28 days. Do Jesus. I can only imagine what happened after that. I can only imagine what happened after that. See, I mean, you asked your friend, you said my friend. So, yeah, you could write a book. Girl, I'm telling you, sometimes you just gotta let people bump their head. You just gotta let them do it, even though you see it coming, even though you know it's gonna happen. You asked her if she was sure, and obviously she told you, yes, I'm sure. She can sell it to Tyler Perry. Girl! I know you lying to me. Oh my God. One of those, huh? Her parents asked her too. Okay, now if your parents is asking you, then obviously something is wrong. 3 people done asked you. 3 people done asked you. Hey, sometimes you just gotta let them go ahead and bump their head. There's nothing you can do about this. She said she was sure, so there's that. Oh wow, more people did that? Oh my God, no, that is a warning sign. First of all, when your parents ask you, when your parents come to you and they're asking you, something is wrong. Okay? Something just ain't right. So, I mean, how can you like dispute that? But people don't think like that. They think along the lines of, oh, you just don't want me to get married. Or you're jealous. This is what they think. You know, you got to be honest with yourself. You got to be honest with yourself. If you're not honest with yourself, you're living a lie. Period. You're living a lie. So sometimes you just got to let them go on and live that lie or bump their head until, you know, they finally see the light. And sometimes, child, they don't see the light at all. I'm telling you, there are times when the light is just not shown and they don't want to see it. They want to continue to live in the darkness. So you let them go ahead. I mean, what else can you do? I know that's your friend, but sometimes friends turn on you too. You know, sometimes they will turn on you and make you the bad guy or try to make you the villain. Let's see. She knew it wouldn't be easy, but took the chance. Glad she got out early, though. Thank God. Hand clap for her. Well, that is the recap for last week. We have a new week coming up. I got things to do. I know you have things to do, Sonia J. And I want to thank you for coming through. Yes, ma'am. I want to thank you for coming through, as always, coming through and listening and commenting and participating. I really appreciate that. So I want you to take good care. Be blessed, never stressed, and stay safe always. Have a great week. Peace.